Ladies and gentlemen, with only 2 names remaining on your audience vote slip, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to our next performer. He is a neurotic mess, but he says it comes with old age. Give it up for Jimmy Souza, everybody.
Thank you very much. Listen, let's get right to this, okay? I'm going to share something with you tonight that's a little personal, and I'm going to get a little vulnerable, but I couldn't think of a better place to do it in a room like this. I think it's a safe environment is what I'm saying. I'm looking around, I see 25 friends that came to support me, 140 people that don't give a shit about me, and 3 people that came to judge me tonight. So this is like a perfect potpourri. It's like a bowl of intervention soup tonight. And I got to tell you straight up, I'm just going to say it, I'm pretty sure that I've got a mild case of OCD. Yeah, it's just a mild. Can you straighten that napkin out for me, please? Yeah, it's just a mild case. And I think I've had it for a few years now, right? And I'm pretty sure that I caught it from some jerk that sat next to me on a plane on the way to Vancouver. Now, I can't prove it, right? I can't prove it. But all I know is I've been a neat freak ever since I got off that flight. If I see something that's out of place, can you straighten that napkin out? If I see something that's out of place or dirty, I start to get anxious. And if I don't fix it right away, my anxiety goes through the roof. So when you come into my house, for example, okay, you're going to find neat, clean, tidy. You're not going to see dirty underwear on the floor for 2 reasons. First of all, I'm a neat freak. Secondly, I don't wear underwear, okay? But get your mind off of my crotch and into my kitchen, because that's where we're going. I'm very, very particular about my kitchen, okay? Because I don't cook. All right? And it's got nothing to do with the OCD. It's because, I don't know if you guys know this or not, they sell chicken now that's already cooked. So I don't have to. Yeah. In fact, 6 years ago, I bought a brand new home, right? And I lived there for 3 years when I realized I never even turned my stove on. Never opened the oven, and I didn't care. My whole thing was, I'll sell the place in 30 years with brand new appliances. That was my theory anyway. Until that fateful night. And this is a story I'm going to share with you guys. It's a true story, okay? And this is why I'm here crying out for help to you guys tonight. It was about 3 years ago. I went on a date with this woman, right? We had gone on 1 date, and we were meeting for what would be our 2nd date. So I meet her at the parking lot, at the restaurant. And we go, as we're walking into the building, she looks at me and she says, I have a surprise for you. And I'm thinking, what the heck does that even mean? We've been on 1 date. Everything we do is a surprise. Surprise, I just found out she drives a shitty car. Yeah, surprise, she's about to find out that I don't close my mouth when I chew my food, right? At that stage, it's all a surprise. But I'm curious, so I say, what's up? She says, oh, I'm going to cook you a nice dinner tomorrow night. I say, perfect, I'll get to see her kitchen, see if it looks like my kitchen. Then she goes, at your place. Excuse me? Now, I don't say this out loud because I'm not a weirdo, okay? But I didn't hear another word she said the rest of the night. I just started to get anxious, right? So I get home later and I run into my kitchen, my virgin kitchen, right? And I'm standing at my gas cooktop. It's like a cooktop grill thing. And I'm standing there looking at this thing, just staring at it. Now, I don't have kids, ladies and gentlemen, but I can only assume I was looking at that appliance the way a father would look at his 16-year-old daughter the night before she's about to go on a date with the captain of the football team. Right? I know this thing is about to be violated. And I start getting anxious, right? Then I walk over to my oven, and I open the door for the first time. Oh my, have you guys ever looked inside a new oven? Like the paint jobs that they give it? Unfreaking believable. Mine was like a dark blue metallic with some metal. It looked like a Harley Davidson. It was freaking gorgeous, right? And I'm looking in there going, who the hell would want to ruin this with a pot roast? And I lose it, right? I got to break up with this woman. I cannot let her cook in my kitchen. Yeah. There's no way. I'm not opening Jimmy's Cafe because that's where my mind went, right? Sure, she's cooking for me on Friday night, but come Saturday morning, there's strangers calling in takeout orders. No way, right? So for 2 hours, I'm breaking up, I'm not breaking up, I'm breaking up, I'm not. I got to break something, right? At one point, I thought about breaking my own arm and calling her from the hospital. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's just a mild case, right? So I agree to go with it, right? Friday night comes along, she gives me a big bag of groceries, right? I go, what's for dinner? And she goes, salad. Hey, salad, maybe I dodged the bullet, right? And fish. Excuse me? No, I didn't say it out loud because I'm not a weirdo. We've already established that, folks. But I don't eat fish, okay? I don't eat it in restaurants. I don't eat it at my friends' houses, and I certainly don't eat it at my house because it smells like fish. And then she comes over to the counter. She starts preparing stuff. She goes, hey, have you got a pan? No, I don't cook. look, I don't have a pan. She goes, how about aluminum foil? So I grab the box and I realize it's full, right? And I'm thinking, she better use this whole box. She better make a pan. No, she folds it over twice. That's it. Then she walks over to my virgin oven. She opens the door and she penetrates the opening with this fish, right? Yeah. And everything goes quiet. And I'm thinking to myself, what a nut job. I've been panicked about this for 3 years. Somebody cooking them. And now the moment is here. And it didn't kill me, right? I didn't die. I really thought I was going to die. And so about 7 minutes into this fishing expedition, I start to hear a noise coming out of my oven. Sounds like this. Sounds like, shh. And I'm going, that's fish juice spilling on my Harley Davidson. And I lose it, right? Really? Fish of everything that you could have cooked, and then you don't bring a pan, and then you only double up the foil? This woman gets up, this is a true story, she gets up, she walks over, and she sticks her bare hands into the air. She must have had asbestos for skin. She grabs the foil, she walks right out the door, but before she slams it, she says 2 words I can't even repeat. But the second one was you, and the first one rhymed with duck. And then she slams the door, and everything goes quiet, right? And I'm standing in my kitchen, just kind of looking around. I look at my hardwood floor, there's a trail of fish juice. I just go to the door. Yeah. And so I grab a rag very calmly, put some soap. I'm just cleaning up all the while going, I know I should have broke up with her. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
So I think you're a real natural storyteller kind of comic. I really like it. I giggled throughout the set, but I didn't have any like really hard laughs, but I giggled throughout, so I think you did a really good job. I also have a bit of OCD, so totally relate to that.
You're very entertaining. I think you're a very good storyteller. You're a natural storyteller. Yours has punchlines in it, but you could punch it up a little bit more. But I think you have a natural presence on stage, and that's half the bases covered right there. You did a good job.
Marcus.
I don't know if it's just that I'm now in my mid-40s or whatever, but I want to sit down and have a beer with you, Jimmy, and just hear you talk about shit.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to do a play on the wall. You guys talking about all the women you didn't fuck because of what sad sack job.
I don't want to hear about the Red Sox, but oh, awesome! All right, we're in. But you know what? In terms of pacing and storytelling, it was fantastic. It was really good. Just punch it up a little. That's all. But otherwise, good job. Really good job.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Souza, everybody.